What's up, everyone? It's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, and I've got another Iron Studios X-Men unboxing for you guys today. Now, for those of you who were taking part, I did have a poll and a voting system up on several of the socials, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. And basically, I did a vote for the losers of the previous polls. Now, for those of you who know, I did Havok versus Bishop, and Spiral versus Magic. And Magic and Bishop won in the end on both those polls. So I did do unboxings for each of those. So this previous poll that I did was between the losers, which were Havok and Spiral. And Havok came out kind of huge on TikTok, at least, by like 12 votes. Everywhere else, Spiral was in the lead. So, unfortunately for those who voted for Spiral, TikTok kind of outweighed everybody else. So, I'm going to be showing you guys Havok today. Now, full disclaimer, I did not buy him brand new. I actually got him from Sideshow Seconds. So, fingers crossed. Says there's nothing wrong. There was box damage, which there's like a crinkle in the corner over here. So, again, a little crinkle right here in the corner. There's nothing else wrong with the box. I mean, there's a little crinkle down here in this corner as well. But if somebody returned it for a crinkle on the back of the box, I don't know. But it has been opened already, I think. So we're going to be checking together and see what the condition of something from Sideshow Seconds is like as well. So again, fingers crossed that it is all right. And if not, I'll just be sending him back. But yeah, so as you guys know, if you guys know, Havok was kind of never really one of my big favorite X-Men characters. I was definitely a fan of Polaris back in their X Factor days, stuff like that. But this is definitely leaning more towards one of his classic looks with his coat and stuff like that in the blue and yellow. So I like the way they're theming all the costumes kind of in the same blue and yellow where they can. Now, this is, again, one of the newer pieces. It does have the circular portrait in the front with the Worlds to Collect here on the side. But getting ahead of myself, let me take you guys over here right now and show you the box up close. All right, so obviously we've got the Iron Studios Havok, and we've got the circular kind of cutout here with a close-up picture of Havok. Here on the side, we've got the Iron Studios logo with the Worlds to Collect, their new kind of catchphrase. And of course, over here, we've actually got a portion of the picture kind of popping out on the side. Here on the back, we actually have a picture of the full statue and what he's supposed to look like. And of course, on the top, we've got the X-Men logo and Havok. So that's about it for the box. Let's take a look at what's inside. Alrighty, so it was actually resealed and retaped, so I had to cut that tape again. Let's wiggle this off right here. Obviously, top of the styrofoam is where you want to open, where the Iron Studios logo is. And already one difference I can see here from normal is, as you can see, there is no tissue paper or anything like that. So, advantage is you get to actually kind of see everything in the box. Does not look like there is anything damaged or broken, so good on that. Looks like we've got a giant base here of a Sentinel hand. Obviously, it says Havok Iron Studios. We've got a Sentinel hand here as our base. So he's going to be kind of seated on, or standing on, a Sentinel base. And we've got two plugs here, it looks like, for his feet. So we're going to put him right here. I'm assuming he's going to go this way. And now Havok has a couple pieces. It looks like he has two hand pieces for each hand. And then there's this little tiny smoke piece, which actually, so the smoke piece is actually going to sit inside of the Sentinel hand. Looks like his foot peg is probably going to be right here. So let's take a look. Fingers crossed. The figure looks good. Yep, figure looks good. Actually, very, very good sculpt, and obviously I'll show you guys as I get it. Obviously, he has one foot peg right here, so I'm gonna assume that foot peg kind of goes right in the front right here like this. Boom, he locks right in place. I do kind of like the smoke little effect. That's just something kind of they added. Nothing they had to do, but looks pretty cool. So, by the looks of it, we have a couple different hands. So it looks like we have a regular hand over here. So you can see we have a regular hand for his right hand here. And then we also have a right hand, let's hope. Looks good. Looks good. We have a right hand with an effect. And obviously, I'm a sucker for the effects. So I'm going to do the effect hand. Let's see. It should just magnetize right in. As long as I've got it on the right angle here. Don't think I've got it on the right angle. Let's see. I got to go in here and kind of look under. Okay, looks like that's in. Okay, so he's got a kind of a little effect going. And now, obviously, for the left hand, we have kind of a closed fist that you can do, which I'm not too much of a fan of that. Looks all right. But we also have a giant, giant, I call it his little whirly gig he's got here going, his whirly cone. Not sure how I'm going to like this one, but let's see. Let's see, it kind of pops in there. It's a little heavy, and yeah, that actually looks a little bit cooler than having no effects. So having the hand back here and the hand up here kind of looks pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely a lot cooler than I was expecting it to look, and I was wondering if maybe there was a defect in the face with some cross-eyed, but nope, there's not. So again, don't know why this was on Sideshow Seconds, but he looks freaking awesome. So yeah, I'll take it, 100%. So that's it for him. I'm gonna bring you guys in here, let you see him in all of his glory. I am going to just not bother showing you guys this regular hands on here because they're just regular hands. So yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys in and let you guys take a look at him up close because holy crap, he looks really good. Alrighty, so here we go with a full 360. As you can see, I mean, with his effect, it actually ends up taking up quite a bit of space. So I think it does add a lot to the figure, kind of like Pyro's with his flame effects. This one, again, another one I kind of thought was going to be a stinker. He came out fantastic, and damn it, if Iron Studio just hasn't been killing it with these. Wow. So, as you can see, it's a big, just kind of like a whirlwind, kind of a translucent whirlwind effect. It's pretty cool. So, I'm going to bring you guys in, kind of zoom you guys in, let you take a closer look at it right this second. Now, as you can see here, the base, again, has the debris from the floor of the school. And, you know, having that little added, like, little smoke thing is something that's just kind of neat. I wish they would have done that with more of these. And again, we've got a busted up, kind of singed, seared sentinel arm and some other pieces or some hands right here. So we definitely got a hand. He's kind of standing over the palm of it. And yeah, it looks really, really awesome. We've got some more kind of seared pieces over here of the Sentinel hand. Again, the dirty bits on the bottoms of the boots just shows that they're doing some freaking, they're out there in the combat, getting dirty. Like it a lot. They made him look gritty and dirty. Looks really, really good. The different materials that are, you know, the impressions for the materials are awesome. Here is his other hand with the effect on it, and I think that looks really awesome too. It came out great. Like I said, this entire sculpt is really fantastic. The coat kind of separating his little X Factor kind of costume with the X underneath it. Obviously, the light is getting a little blocked out by this to move the ring light, but his face came out really good as well, and so did the hair. And again, here we have this arm right here going out to his kind of literally looks like a whirlwind power. Little strange effect, but it does look really cool. And again, back down here to the coat, everything, the color looks great. I like that they still kept his kind of like his old school kind of classic headpiece. And yeah, he looks really awesome. I am very surprised and very impressed at the same time. Just like Forge, that I wasn't really expecting much out of, Havoc has freaking impressed me, and I like this one a lot more than I would. And I think again with this added effect right here, he's gonna have a lot more presence in these displays than not having that effect in his hand. And like I said, you can pose him without it, but I think the presence is just there, and that makes it the piece stand out that much more. So very very cool. I'm gonna go out now. I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts on Havoc. Okay, so wow. Um, I don't even know what to say. I'm honestly I'm pretty shocked uh, and very impressed with this one. And again, I wasn't expecting much from little baby boy Summers, and holy crap, this one impressed me. I gotta say, I was not again expecting much from this one, and I am pleasantly surprised to say that Iron Studios nailed it again with this Havoc statue. And I just can't stress enough how fantastic these 1/10 statues they've been putting out from these X-Men lines are. They are so damn good. Like the little details in just the bases and stuff like that alone are just phenomenal. Then you've got the detail work and the different texture of his clothing and stuff like that. It's just so good. Like these both having two swap outs is also a really big plus. Two different swap out arms, one set for each arm, is great. I love having different swap outs, different options. I wish they would do that with more statues. The more swap outs, the better, because you get to display them differently. You can set them up differently, and it just makes it a lot more fun. Change things up once in a while. They did that with their, I know one of my favorite ones they did with swap outs was their 1/10 scale Captain America from Endgame. We had a whole bunch of different swap out arms. He had, his arm with Thor's hammer. He had his arm with a regular shield. He had his arm with a broken shield. There was a shield piece that came with it. Tons of little swap outs, little different ways to display the characters. And I just think it adds that much more to the piece, and it also adds that much more value to the piece. So I gotta say, considering that I got this on Sideshow Seconds for wicked cheap, I had a coupon code or a promo code and a Sideshow Seconds that worked together, and I got him for actually less than half price. So for the fact that a little ding in the box here and the tissue paper was missing off of it, hell yes, am I glad I got this piece. And honestly, seeing him out of the box, I would have paid full price for this one. Not something I would have actually thought of until I saw it out of the box. So I am hoping for some of you that were on the fence on him or kind of don't really care, he's not really a character to care about. I hope seeing this video shows you that this piece actually is really, really, really good. And again, with the new effect, with the effect piece here in the front, he's going to take up a little bit more space. But they do have the closed fist as well. So you can just have him with his regular fist with less space taken up. So I can say, as little as I care about the character, little Nate, I gotta give him like I've been doing a lot of these, I gotta give him a high 8. I gotta give this one an 8 out of 10. He's fantastic. I might even say as far as to go a low 9, just because I love the addition of swap outs, and I just love the versatility of being able to display this piece. And like I said, he's not a piece I was super excited about. And holy crap, he came out so good. So I am going to say he is a phenomenal addition to this classic X-Men line. And I'm going to recommend him because, again, it's not a character I really cared too much about getting. Got him because he was on a good deal. And now I can tell you guys, he is worth the full price of admission. It's a fantastic piece. And I hope this video kind of helped you guys get a better perspective on how great he looks. So, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Losers of the thing, of my votes, part 1, whatever you want to call it. He's honestly a winner in my book because he looks awesome. So, again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button, click the subscribe button, share the video, spread the nerdiness. Check out some of the other videos I've done with this X-Men line. They have been fantastic so far. I've got at least, I think, a dozen videos now of these X-Men figures with more to come. My next poll, might not do a poll. I think I'm going to attempt to do Mojo. He's been very daunting, and I've kind of held off on it. But I think we're going to unbox Mojo next. If not, I'm going to be doing Psylocke. Not doing a vote this week. I'm just going to do one on my own. So it's either going to be Mojo or Psylocke. So stay tuned next week for one of those videos. This week, I am also shooting today. I'm shooting the Kotobukiya X-23 Laura Kinney Wolverine and a Good Smile Company pop-up parade of Froppy from My Hero Academia. So a lot of other cool content coming this week as well. Stay tuned. And yeah, with that, I'm going to close this video out after those updates. And thank you guys again. I know, 3rd time's a charm, for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.